we've been talking about art and creativity, what we haven't had so far is a real-life artist here. And would we like that to finish off the day, everyone? Well, that is the right answer, because I am absolutely delighted that we have got an artist here with us who's going to give us a performance to close off. It's Max Mackenzie. Max is 21, and he's an early career music creator from my own neck of the woods, Newham in East London. I'm a Forest Gate girl.
Forest Gate where?
I did have a little Google, and I thought you might be. So I'm super excited about this. Max is, I mean, you can read about Max. I don't want to take up too much time describing him before you see him, but he's incredibly creative. He does poetry, he does comedy, he does music, he writes scripts, and he uses all of these art forms. And he's inspired by rap from his days of emceeing at squat raves. And he has taken that ability to tell stories to other music genres, such as jazz. Max has got support from UD Music, which is a London-based music organisation bringing communities together around black music and black music culture. And without further ado, let's hear from Max. Please give him a warm welcome. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Well, thank you for listening to everyone. I feel like we've got some poignant things across. We've learned a lot about art, a lot of worry in my heart, but, you know, I think it's good for me to know that, be aware of stuff. But, yeah, at first I would like to start and talk about the impact that art has on young people's lives. Like, it is very, very important that we have access to it. There's places for us to go to express it, because one moment of seeing something can really change everything for you. Like, like 2 weeks ago, I saw For Black Boys in the West End. If you haven't seen it, please go see it. It's life-changing. That's what art does. I have a friend that's currently in psych ward, and the only way we can communicate is through poetry. Otherwise, he breaks down in tears. And it's stuff like that that helps. Do you know what I mean? Art is therapy for a lot of people, and if we restrict it, then a lot of people lose their therapy because not a lot of people can afford it. So I just thought I'd say that before I read you a poem. Cool. Pain and eyes, as common as the crane in skies. We shield our hearts in lies such as we don't care. We always care. We ponder why the world ain't fair. We're taught young to share and care, but greed seems to take over here. Same pain in eyes from adults who are scared to cry, unleash what they've bottled inside. Erratic breathing makes their chest tight, but emotions like waves, best when you let them wash over. Tears were probably overdue. Be different. Don't be as common as the cranes in skies. Yeah, it's a short piece. Yeah, that was a short and sweet one. I also do stand-up comedy, like I said, write scripts. And the reason why I feel like it's important that I say that is, don't pigeonhole your artist. Let them do whatever they like. Just like you in the morning, some days you feel one way, some days you feel the other. Make sure that your artist isn't a persona. Make sure they're a person. And that's the best way you get the most out of everything. If you want more bang for your buck, let them try stuff. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, thank you. I've been Max Mackenzie. Oh yeah, what's a big boy question right there?
Thank you so much, Max. That was brilliant. I'm going to ask you a question I've asked other people I've been interviewing.
Sweet.
If you were Prime Minister tomorrow, what one policy change would you do to help boost up the creative industries?
Okay. First of all, I'm going to ignore the fact that I'd probably be a scandalous Prime Minister. Do you know what I mean? I think the first thing I would do was, first and foremost, our education system needs to change. Something's going wrong there. There's something that's happening within my community, just like public schools. We are all ignoring it. Something's going on. There's a consistent rollout of kids that are literally just disappearing. We're losing like thousands. A lot of kids are telling the same old stories. So I feel like my first focus would be public schools. What I would personally do with public schools, honestly, change how we address children. Like, we address them in the same way that they're all the same sort of creature. Well, we're all humans, but we all have different backgrounds, different feelings, different emotions. Let's try to get to know them personally. We need to stop learning from like PowerPoint slides and this and that. We need one-to-one moments with the kids, and then maybe we can actually see who they want to mold into instead of molding them into what we think's the best for society. Because otherwise, we're just going to have the same sort of depressive cycle of kids not knowing who they want to be, what they are, and then they get lost again. And someone else grooms them into something they don't want to be. So that's what I would do.
Thank you so much.
Come on, that's the first thing.
That's where I catch up. I know. Thank you. So, well, Max gets my vote. Does he get your vote? Yeah. Wonderful. What a great way to end a great day. I'm not even going to try and wrap up what we've done today because there's been so much, but you have all got the report. There's lots more detail in that. There's lots more information, provocations, food for thought. Those of you who are sticking around, I'm sure these conversations will continue. Those of you who've joined us online, I hope that you'll be taking those conversations forward online and in real life. I'm just going to revisit that poll we had at the start of the morning when we asked everyone which areas you expected the creative industries to make the most progress on over the next 5 years. I believe we had emerging tech was top then, but can we just run this again? Is that possible? And can we ask people just to vote on that poll again, and we'll see if anything's changed over the course of the day. I love this. I feel a little bit like sort of, election time, the sort of vote roll here. Okay, so we've still got emerging technologies, but I think it was around 50% or so, wasn't it, this morning? So it's sort of slightly gone down in popularity, and diversifying the workforce has gone up, because that was sort of down there. But okay, and now it's going up. So so a little bit has changed, and that actually, I hope that means that people have started thinking about different things as a result of what they have seen today. We'll keep that up there. You can carry on voting, but I just wanted to say it's been my absolute pleasure being your host for the day. Thanks to all the speakers and all the panelists, and I'd like to please get everyone to have a big round of applause for the team at PEC that put this together. Hassan, Eliza, Katie,